A political yard sign spotted at a home in Holland is causing some controversy now. A lot of people saying it just goes too far.
Fox 1's Michael Martin spoke to people on both sides of the aisle in Ottawa County to get their take on that sign. Michael.
Yeah, Janice, Doug, we've had a number of viewers call into the newsroom recently, upset about one sign in particular. Now, the text on it refers to Joe Biden's running mate Kamala Harris as a derogatory term for women. And while there are certainly tasteless slogans and imageries on both sides of the aisle, both Democrats and Republicans agree it does nothing to further our political discourse.
It's really unfortunate. Let's talk cases based on merit, not on name calling and that level of silliness.
Political signs are nothing new. Every election season, they flood front yards and trickle into our eye lines while out driving. But this sign in particular, situated in the front window of a house on 32nd Street in Holland, has people on both sides of the aisle feeling frustrated.
The gentleman who put the sign up does not reflect the values of the vast majority of people in Ottawa, including the vast majority of Republicans. Many of my Republican friends are as upset with this as the Democrats are.
According to online property records, the house displaying the sign in question belongs to Douglas Smith, the man who owns Smitty's Truck Wash in Hudsonville. We had no luck reaching him at his home, and the person answering phones at Smitty's told us, quote, he has no comment in regards to the sign, saying that it has no correlation to the business.
And it is simply unfortunate that if you can't argue your case, you devolve into name calling, and extraordinarily rude name calling. So it is upsetting, but it's not surprising.
So while Democrats are probably unsurprisingly against this particular sign, Ottawa County GOP Vice Chair Jim Barry agreed, telling Fox 17 derogatory language about any candidate, including the president, is unacceptable. And we have seen questionable signage like this posted online by supporters on the left. The concern over the sign in Holland right now is that it paints an unwanted picture of the area for anyone driving or walking by the home.
And I think that's what makes a lot of Republicans that I know uncomfortable. That because our discourse has become so personal and filled with such invective that it's very hard to have any kind of discussion and make things happen in a bipartisan way.
And indeed, GOP Vice Chair Barry called the sign a distraction from concerns over policy, one thing Democrats and Republicans can actually agree on.
You want to be able to defend your candidate on merits and on policy. No, go ahead and put your yard sign out. No, that's fine. That's what we should all be doing. But this stuff is just silly.
Now, we did reach out to the mayor of Holland about the issue of potentially offensive yard signs. He says local governments are limited in what they can regulate due to the First Amendment, but they did say they have received reports about some political signs. City staff inspect the signs and found their size and location were proper under the city's ordinances. For now, live in the newsroom, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.